enhancing domestic and external trade competitiveness, upgrading infrastructure to support business growth with a special focus on regulatory frameworks for private investment in fiber optics infrastructure. Also promoting sustainable large-scale investment. Also streamlining state and local business tax regimes. And of course, expediting the resolution of commercial disputes. These actions are aimed at boosting the ease of doing business index, which is essential for attracting local and international investors into that very important state of Nigeria. As we are here today, it's very important to highlight Ekiti State's current economic position. In terms of internally generated revenue, among the 36 states and the federal capital, the state is currently ranked 27th with an internally generated revenue of 70 billion naira. This ranking reflects the potential and commitment to improving the economic standing. Ekiti State has also incurred domestic and external debts amounting to 114.29 billion naira and 103.48 million naira respectively. These impressive figures underscore the dedication to investing in the future, and these debts are put into strategic engagements to promote long-term economic growth for the state. Ladies and gentlemen, Ekiti State is poised to become a hub of business activity, and the Reform Action Plan is a roadmap to achieving the laudable vision of Governor Oyebanji, who understands the importance of collaboration and partnerships in driving economic growth, which is one of the reasons for the state to be part of this event. Can you please put hand together for the governor? Thank you. The state is very keen to work with businesses, entrepreneurs, and investors who share their commitment to creating value and fostering prosperity for the citizens of Ekiti State. My friends, I'd like to commend the vision of Ekiti State and express my heartfelt gratitude to the staff of Ekiti State. All those who work for Ekiti State, can you please be upstanding? All those that work for Ekiti State. Ekiti State workers, can you please clap for them? Thank you very much. The governor, it doesn't matter how brilliant his visions are, he will need the people that will actualize those visions. And that is why it's very relevant to always encourage the workforce in all the state governments, even in the corporate world, because it doesn't matter how good the MD is, if the people surrounding him or her are not committed, the vision will remain a dream. So I want to thank all of you working for his state government for driving the vision with the state governor. And I'm very confident that with what we are seeing of the governor, he will take Ekiti to the next level in development. Clap for him, please, and clap here. And we are very confident also that under the current governor, Ekiti will pass through a very uncommon transformation. And the place will be a place of joy in everyone. Let me thank the president of Ekiti Chambers of Commerce and Industry for sending us a message, making us to appreciate that they appreciate us. They have a letter here dated November 8, addressed to me, and saying that they are very happy with us. They are saying congratulations on the success of the current trade fair we are doing. And they are saying that SCCI being the foremost chamber in West Africa, that we are the leading light and a shining example for emerging chambers in Nigeria. They are saying here that we are the progenitor of Lagos International Trade Fair, which has been acknowledged worldwide as the largest international exhibition in West Africa. We want to thank you, Ekiti Chamber of Commerce. We are also very proud of you. Please, can we clap for them, please? Let me please inform you that if you need any help from SCCI, we'll be there to support you. Just some weeks back, Nasima just sent some people to us for training of their staff, because you cannot reinvent experience. We gave back to Nasima over 60 years ago. It was all from SCCI. We formed them to be the umbrella for the private sector of Nigeria in the area of Chamber of Commerce. The elders at that time could have made SCCI to be, but they felt, no, let Lagos stand. Let's find another body. And that's why many of our past presidents in SCCI have been presidents too of Nasima. So they've sent people here to see how we do things, because we are quite willing to support them and make sure they grow to that point of prominence that SCCI now has. I therefore want to encourage the Chamber of Commerce. Please feel free. If you think you need some of your members to come and see what you do, that's why we are there. We'll support you. We want to wish you very well. On that note, I want to thank Mr. Governor for sending such a very good team. I can see Chief Akoshile is here. I'm sure you are from Ekiti. Aha, you can see. He's part of us too in SCCI, but also part of us at Nasima. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Ekiti State Day celebration. Thank you.
Could we please a round of applause for the President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Before we go to the next item on the agenda, I would like to recognize a list of dignitaries from the left of me. I will start with Mrs. Victoria Obadino Onofowokan. She's the chairperson of communications. And then from the Ekiti State delegation, I'm going to recognize the name, Kindly let us know who this person is by show of the hand. And I'll start with the representative of the governor of Ekiti State, Mr. Dele Ogushemoyi. Thank you. Director of SMEs in the state of Ekiti, Chief Ayo Ilesomi. Director of Trade, Mr. Ayo Ojurongbe. Technical Assistant on Trade, Mr. Michael. Oh, this name is not so clear, but I'll get it right. And then, and Mrs. Aye Ajay, this is the Deputy Director of Trade. Could you please? Yeah. Yes, sir. Mr. Ayo, Deputy Director SME. Chief Kola Akosile, former President Eki Sima, and National Vice President Naxima. Apostle Sonia Fabi, who is the Director General, Ekiti Chamber of Commerce, Mines and Agriculture. Engineer Afolabi Akosile, Cham Nasi. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, thank you for that. We move on to the next item of the agenda. We have some goodwill message from the governor of Ekiti State. His Excellency Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, who is ably represented by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, Mr. Dele Ogushemoyi. Could you please come on for the address?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to respectively recognize and thank the president of this great chamber, Ashiwaju Dr. Michael Olawale Cole. You have been doing a good job here, and it transcends beyond Lagos. It covers the whole of Nigeria, of which Ekiti State benefits immensely. May God continue to keep you for good. Also, the Deputy President, Pastor Idahosa, I bring you greetings from the Governor of Ekiti State. The Vice President, Engineer Kukpoluyi, sorry about that, Kukpoluyi, we will continue to cherish you in our state as one of those people that is facilitating growth in our economy. The other members of the chamber, I bring you greetings from my governor, Mr. Abiodun Abayomi Oyebanji, and as well my commissioner, Mrs. Adeola, who is unavoidably absent. Is the governor and herself, they are carrying out a state assignment that could not really allow them to be here. But she sends her warm greetings as well. I also want to recognize our own man, the former president of Ekiti, Chief Kola Akoshile. I call him an instrumentalist based on what I personally have gained from his wealth of knowledge and experience. Ikú ò ní pa yín bọ̀rọ̀, you will live long, sir. I want to welcome and recognize as well Apostle Sonya Faluyi, the DG Ekiti, and the chairman Nasi of Ekiti State, Engineer Afolabi Akoshile. I welcome you all. I want to recognize as well the friends and the potential investors in Ekiti. I know some of you are here in good number, of course, so you are welcome, and I wish you a happy stay. I am standing in for His Excellency, the Governor. So whatever comes after this moment is not my own word, but the views, the expression of our Excellency in Ekiti State, Mr. Abiodun Abayomi Oyebanji. It is my pleasure and honor to be here with you today to address this August Assembly, being the Ekiti State Day in the ongoing 2023 Lagos International Trade Fair, which so far has been a success. I wish and I pray that you will continue to record success in Jesus' name. I want to commend the leadership of the Lagos State Chambers of Commerce and Industry for organizing this fair, which I believe is the leading forum for trade and business promotion in Nigeria. Let me use this opportunity to welcome all exhibitors here, most especially exhibitors within and outside of Nigeria. The trade fair will create opportunities for local and foreign investment with a view to connecting businesses and creating value for businesses that will have registered to exhibit in this trade fair. Ekiti State remains a unique destination in view of its peaceful environment and genuine warmth, being a homogeneous people that is reputable for her annual festivals, cascading waterfalls, and green rolling hills, awe-inspiring caves, refreshing tropical rainforest, and peaceful socio-political climate. What else do we need when there is peace, when there is good weather? The next thing is prosperity. Ekiti State offers ample opportunity for your business to thrive. Our land is without doubt a place of thriving and amazing resources, inhabited by trustworthy, affectionate, and well-enlightened people with an enabling environment that is continually reinforced by a peaceful social economic atmosphere. The state business competitiveness, highly skilled, productive workforce, and exceptional business-friendly culture welcomes and nurtures foreign direct investment FDI in many positive ways. In Ekiti State, we have a passion to develop our agricultural potentials. Hence, we are very intentional about our development planning, and the core of our efforts and strategy is a partnership approach that hinges on creating the right condition that will attract investors and development partners to support our goals. Our aspirations aims at driving double-digit economic growth over the next decade, attract increased private sector investments, provide the necessary infrastructure to make the state attractive to investors, improve the human capital indicators, and leapfrog our economy to a private sector-driven economy. Consequently, we are working very hard to make our state a destination of choice for discerning investors. And on our own side, discussions, we have highly competent, knowledgeable, experienced, and passionate officials who are eager and ready to walk you through the simplified steps to doing business in Ekiti land. The state government has put in place the required laws and policies to ensure investors' confidence and also make massive investments in critical infrastructure and security. All these were being done to make Ekiti State attractive and competitive. Among the various institutions put in place by the state government to support a vibrant economy are industrial park. We have a large expanse of land measuring over 60 hectares of land designated as industrial park along Ikere-Akure Road. And these had been surveyed and provided with electricity and access road. 32 hectares of land had been beaconed into 25 industrial plots, while 28 hectares are yet to be beaconed into plots. Additional 2 industrial parks is being proposed to be established in 2 different locations to complement the existing park. Investors are invited to take advantage of this facility. B, infrastructure investment. The need for infrastructural investment across the state is increasing to stimulate, accelerate economic development and urban renewal. Investment in infrastructure is vital to sustain economic growth of the state and quality of life of our citizens. The state of public infrastructure is thus being improved upon by this administration. The following infrastructural facilities are undergoing serious rehabilitation and renewal. 1, telecommunication network. Mobile telecommunication network covers the entire length and breadth of the state, even including farmlands, while wireless internet are banned. The right-of-way charges of fiber optic cable laying has been crashed from 4,500 per meter to 145 naira per meter. And the caution fee of 1,500 per meter charged for laying fiber optical cable has been removed completely in Ekiti State. This has brought about an increase in the broadband coverage in the state. Road infrastructure. Ekiti State enjoy good road network, which also encourages potential investors to patronize the state as a linkage to neighboring states. Without missing word, Ekiti State is a midpoint between Lagos and Abuja, and is bounded by a good number of states in the south and even in the north, like Kogi, Kwara to the north. Investing in road infrastructure in Ekiti State has improved production economy, reduced the cost of raw materials. Ekiti State is open to a private sector proposal participation on road infrastructure, construction, and maintenance. Power supply. The state government is working with a private sector to put the Independent Power Project, IPP, in place to supply extra megawatts of electricity, and also to help investors accelerate the opportunity available in that space. I am happy to inform you that the project has been completed and is undergoing test and will be commissioned in a few days' time. This project covers an integral part of Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, with the plan to extend it to other parts of the state in due course. Water reticulation and resuscitation. All the dams in Ekiti State have been revived, and all equipment that had gone into a state of disrepair had since been restored. Potential investors in agriculture can also tap into this for irrigation to ensure all-season farming. Security. The security architecture in Ekiti State is one of the best in the country. This has been attested to at different fora and even security managers. With the security initiative of CCTV cameras installed around the state and linked to an emergency control center, life is becoming safer and safer day by day in the state. Government realizes the fact that no investment can thrive where there is inadequate security of life and properties. Incentive for investment as well as investors. The administration of Mr. Biodun Oyebanji has put in place some incentive to boost industrial development in the state. This includes improved ease of doing business, easy access to land and private investors, and ensuring accelerated processing of titles and other related documents, e.g. C of O, letter of consent, and many others. Initial business registration fee waivers for the first 1 year of operation. This has been approved by this administration. Automation of payee registration. This is to say, you pay once, no double payment, and whatever you pay does not go into wrong hands. Streamlining the process of obtaining Mr. Governor's consent and registering deeds of assignment. Introduction of online payment for construction permits, and establishment or small claim courts in Ekiti State. All of these have been put in place to attract new business investment in Ekiti State. Establishment of a one-stop shop. The essence of the one-stop shop is to situate in a single location all relevant MDAs that interact with business in Ekiti State, or those who intend to do business with us in the state and invest in the state as well. This will enhance ease of collaboration as well as easy inquiry and processing of permits and licenses by potential investors. The Ekiti State One-Stop Shop for investors provides information which include sector-specific background, cost compositions, tax and regulatory details. Ekiti Knowledge Zone. The state government has acquired a 208 hectares of land for the development of a smart city driven by knowledge and skill under the African Development Bank, AFDB, supportive initiative. This is to attract research institutions and knowledge industry, local and foreign. Private sector partnership is also required. The knowledge zone has been granted a free trade zone status. Ekiti Cargo Airport. The airport is built to complement Ekiti State strategy to be an agricultural hub with cargo facilities for agri produce exports. This is a 50-minute drive from Ikogosi Warm Spring and Narita waterfalls for recreational tourism. The airport is within 10 kilometers of the acquired site for the Ekiti Knowledge Zone. Full operation will commence at the airport very soon. Mineral resources. Ekiti State is undoubtedly blessed with abundant mineral resources. If fully harnessed, will stimulate economic growth, eradicate poverty, and bring common comfort to all. These are full potentials for production of raw materials for many industries to thrive. While rounding off this address, I want to assure you that the state government is ready to cooperate with all well-meaning industrialists or even participate in an industrial venture that require joint participation in line with the state public-private partnership or concessionary policy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I want to once again welcome you to use this opportunity to invest in Ekiti State. May God prosper you and prosper your businesses. Thank you very much for listening.
That was a speech brilliantly delivered by Mr. Dele Ogunshemoyi, the leader of the Ekiti State delegation, to the Ekiti State Special Day at the Lagos International Trade Fair. Before I go further, I would like to recognize the presence in our midst, Honorable Abbas, Sani Abbas. He is the Commissioner of Government, Commerce, Industry, Cooperative and Solid Mineral, Kano State. Could you rise for? We also have the Director of Commerce, Kano, Abdullahi Idris. Alongside Mustafa Adamu Indabawa, who is the MD, Abubakar Rimi TV, Kano. You're welcome. So before I go further, we'll have to put our hands together for the very many laudable projects of Governor Abiodun administration in Ekiti State. Yeah. The Ekiti State delegation has cultural true performance for us. But immediately after, we would have a set of, we will exchange gifts. The LCCI delegation will be led by the president, while Mr. Dele Ogushemoyi would lead the delegation of the Ekiti State government. So, the cultural performance. Thank you.
Gbogbo ọmọ Èkìtì àmọ̀dúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run ògo kó má padà lẹ́yìn àwa o Ọlọ́run ọba ògo kó má padà lẹ́yìn wa o ọ̀nìyàn kó bá dúró tì ẹ́ mẹ́rin rárẹ̀ fèrè ṣúṣẹ́ wa Olódùmarè àyìn ọmọ Èkìtì kété o Olódùmarè o ìwọ là á tètè kọ́ kíkí adó kíkẹ́tì ọ ni o bàbá alágọ̀ àjìlù gbìrì ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì o òbìrìkìtì ajípọ̀jọ́ ikú dá ọba ire arágbá yàmúyàmú o ojú kẹtẹ ọba láyé o gómìnà mi o Abíọ́dún o Àbáyọ̀mí o lóríire bàbá gbogbo ọmọ Èkìtì o mo ní ẹ má má gbàgbé o ẹ má má gbàgbé o òrè Olúwa ṣe má má gbàgbé o Èkìtì kété o ọmọ ọlọ́kẹ́ méjì takọtabo lórí ara o. Èkìtì ò sáni náà làbí ọbíye bàbá rẹ̀ o Èkìtì o ọmọ ọlọ́kẹ́ méjì takọtabo lórí ara wọn ẹ̀rọ ìyẹn náà jíjẹ lẹ́kìtì lulẹ̀ bàbá tó bí ọlọ́mọ o Èkìtì o húrẹ́ húrẹ́ hújàre húrẹ́ 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 kọ́ bá wà wá bọ̀ ọmọ ya kọjá mi lọ àgbàrá ìfowókòtò húrẹ́ Ekiti o, àmọ́ débẹ̀ o, àmọ́ sọpẹ́ o, Odùmarè àmọ́ dúpẹ́ o, àmọ́ débẹ̀ o, àmọ́ débẹ̀ o, bó bá ṣèkìtì náà ti bí ọ wíbà, Èkìtì náà ti bí ọ pèrègèdè. Bó bá ṣèkìtì náà ti bí ọ wíbà, Èkìtì náà ti bí ọ pèrègèdè. Ọmọ wa ọmọ ẹkùn o, ọmọ wa ọmọ ẹkùn o, ọmọ ẹkùn o, Èkìtì o. Èkìtì kété o, Èkìtì o, ọmọ olókè méjì takọtabo lórí ara wọn, ọmọ adára lẹ́wà bí òyìnbó, àwọn ọlọ́mọ bóyìnbó ṣàna nílé bàbá tó bí wọn lọ́mọ. Ẹ̀rí o, Èkìtì ò fẹ́ràn ọkà bí iyán bá mọ̀ ní kíkí, kódà kó mọ̀ ní pínísí, wọ́n ní ẹ̀ bá ń bù fẹ́kìtì jẹ nílé bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ. Èkìtì o. Ọmọ alágogo àjìlù gbìnrín nílé bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ. Eruku lálẹ́ ibẹ̀ ìrẹ́ lálẹ́ Èkìtì o. Eruku lálẹ́ o. Èkìtì ọmọ wa ọmọ ẹkùn lẹ́lẹ́ o. Eruku lálẹ́ ibẹ̀ ìrẹ́lẹ́ Èkìtì 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 o.
I am entertained. I bet you all are also entertained. So, a round of applause for them. That's good. So, as customary of us from the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we usually give gifts to our supporters, those who have stood behind us over the years, and those who have provided shoulders for us to stand on, so that we can see further into the future. So we have a plaque for you, which will be given by no one else but the President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He'll be ably supported by the Deputy President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and of course, the Chairman of the Board of Trade Promotion, and also a Vice President at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He is Engineer Leye Kupoluyi. To lead the Ekiti State delegation will be the Permanent Secretary from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Dele Ogushemoyi. He will be supported by the former President of Ekiti and National Vice President of Naxima, Chief Kola Akoshile. Apostle Sonia Fabi, who is the Director General, Ekiti to be part of it, and Engineer Afolabi Akoshile, Nasi. The Technical Assistant on Trade, Mr. Michael Owosheni, could you please join them? And I would also invite the Deputy Director of Trade, Mrs. Ajay. It's not a men's affair.
Ekiti kété, Ekiti kété, Ekiti kété, ilẹ̀ lérí, ilẹ̀ yìí. Oh, ilẹ̀ iyì. Ilẹ̀ iyì. Ilẹ̀ iyì. We thank God for Ekiti State, a state that had produced more professors than all other states combined together in Nigeria. Wonderful land. Ilẹ̀ ìlérí, ilẹ̀ ẹyẹ, àbí? Ilẹ̀ iyì, ilẹ̀ ẹyẹ, ilẹ̀ iyì. I think I should move from Lagos to Ekiti State now. Thank you very much, Ekiti State, for coming here to add some glamour to this year's celebration of our anniversary and the trade fair. I'm very happy that my friends from Kano are here. They are seeing what is happening at this trade fair, and they have promised that next year they will come from Kano in a big way to be part of this trade fair. It shall be so, inshallah. 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 On behalf of the foremost Chamber of Commerce in West Africa, it is my pleasure, Your Excellency, here represented, to give this to you as an evidence that you are part of this celebration of our 37th trade fair of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We wish you well.
Immediately after the immediately after the group photo session, we have vote of thanks. Just after that, we have no need for that. Okay. Ekiti State is inviting everyone to tour their pavilion at the 37th edition of the Lagos International Trade Fair, just immediately after this program. For the vote of thanks, I'm inviting Chief Kola Akoshile, former President Ekisima, National Vice President Naksima, for the vote of thanks. A round of applause for him.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my job here is very easy, but first and foremost, let me extend our sincere appreciation to God Almighty for making today possible. On behalf of the good people of Ekiti State, I stand before you today to express our deepest gratitude and offer a heartfelt vote of thanks as we conclude the celebration of Ekiti Day at the Lagos International Trade Fair 2023. Also, our thanks goes to the President of LCCI, Asiwaju Dr. Michael Olawale Cole, the Deputy President, Pastor Dahosa, and Vice President, Engineer Kupoluyi, and all members of the Trade Promotion Board Committee for providing us with the incredible platform to showcase the rich cultural heritage and economic potential of our dear Ekiti State. Your unwavering commitment to promoting trade and fostering collaboration is truly commendable. I would also like to express our gratitude to the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji, for his vision, leadership, and unwavering support in making the participation of Ekiti entrepreneurs possible under his shared prosperity mantra after more than a decade of absence. I would also like to thank the Honorable Commissioner of Industries, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Adeola, although she's absent here physically, but with us in spirit. The Permanent Secretary here present, Mr. Adelogu Shemoyin, Director of SME and Industry, Mr. Ayo Ilesami, Chief Ayo Ilesami, please. Director of Trade, Mr. Ayo Glurongbe, who were the advanced team on ground to make things possible for everybody. Their dedication to driving economic growth and development in our state have been instrumental in creating a conducive environment for business to thrive. To the large delegation of esteemed exhibitors and participants, about 40 people that came from Ekiti State, I say thank you. They have been on ground since day one. They are still on ground, and they'll be on ground till tomorrow. I say thank you for coming. We extend a heartfelt appreciation for gracing this event with your presence. Your enthusiasm, engagement, and active participation have contributed to the vibrancy and success of the Lagos International Trade Fair 2023 and Ekiti Day today. We are grateful for your interest in exploring the vast opportunities to connect businesses and creating value that Lagos International Trade Fair has offered this year. A special word of thanks goes to the entrepreneurs and investors who have shown keen interest in Ekiti's potentials. Your presence here today signifies your commitment to exploring partnerships and investment opportunities in our dear state. We look forward to fruitful collaborations that will drive economic growth and create employment opportunities for our people. Our sincere appreciation also goes to the media organizations for the extensive coverage of the Trade Fair and Ekiti Day. Your support in spreading the word about our state's offering through the various incentives of Mr. Governor, the Ekiti Knowledge Zone, the Special Agri-Processing Zone, the Ekiti Cargo Airport, Abba Free Trade Zone, Ikogo to One Strings, etc., will go a long way in attracting and promoting investment and tourism to Ekiti State. I would be remiss if I didn't express our gratitude to the cultural performance and artists who have entertained us with their captivating performance, bringing the essence of Ekiti's culture to life. Lastly, but certainly not the least, I would also like to see this opportunity to inform you all of the forthcoming Odua Trade Fair in April 2024 in Ibadan. This is a regional trade fair organized by the 6 chambers of commerce and states in the Southwest, and it's going to be a grand occasion for us to exhibit our various products and services and resources available in this super economic heartbeat of the country. In conclusion, I want to reiterate our gratitude to everyone who has contributed to the success of Ekiti's participation in the 2023 Trade Fair and Ekiti Day today. Your support, enthusiasm, and belief in the potential of Ekiti State are invaluable. Together, we will continue to build bridges, foster partnerships, and create a prosperous future for Ekiti State and its people. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. While we pull the curtain on the Ekiti State Special Day, we are also opening the same curtain for Nigerian Ports Authority Special Day. Please, the national anthem.